How much time do you spend every day just managing your inbox? Reading, sorting, moving, flagging, deleting. Now imagine if Outlook could do most of that for you automatically. That's exactly what rules are designed to do. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to create simple but powerful rules that will organize your inbox, prioritize important emails, and remove a lot of that daily noise. Hello again, welcome back to another Outlook 365 tutorial. Rules are a way of automating actions in your inbox. So in this lesson, I'm going to show you how to create simple but powerful rules that will organize your inbox. And the best part, once they're set up, they just work in the background. So I've got my inbox open here, as you can see. Let's take a typical scenario. I've got emails here coming in from Alan Graham. I've got one here from Gail Anderson. And I've got Barry Wilkinson, Pete Ledger, and there's one from Gina. So I've got emails coming in from various people within the organization, and they're all landing in the same inbox. And that's the problem. At the moment, Outlook isn't organizing anything for me. So what is a rule? Before we build one, let's quickly understand what a rule actually is. A rule is simply telling Outlook to say, when this happens, do this automatically. So for example, when an email arrives from Alan, move it into a folder. When an email comes in containing the word invoice, flag it. When something is low priority, move it out of your inbox. So essentially, we're teaching Outlook how to make decisions for us. So let's start with a very common one. I want all the emails from Alex Carson to go into a marketing folder. So I've got an email here from Alex. I'm going to right click on that, go up here to rules, and then create rule. And you can see here that always move messages from Alex Carson into this folder. I'm going to click the drop down. I'm going to select marketing. If you don't see it there immediately, go down here to move to different folder, and then you can find all the folders that you've got from there. I'm going to move that into that folder and say OK, and run this rule now on the inbox. If I put a tick in that box and say OK, all the emails from Alex have now been moved into the marketing folder. If I just move across there, and there they all are. So that's how simple it is to create. I'm just going to go back to my inbox again now, because you can do this for anybody. So the next one I want to do is anything that comes in from Barry Wilkinson, I want to move into finance. So again, I'm going to right click, go up to rules, and then create rule, just like we did previously. And I want messages from Barry Wilkinson to go into the finance folder. So there it is. And I'll say OK to that. And once again, I'll run this rule now by saying OK. And now if we check the finance folder, there's the email from Barry Wilkinson. So you could do that for anybody. So the next thing I'd like to do is flag a message for follow-up. So I want to create a new rule. This time I'm going to go up to the Rules tab on the Home tab of the ribbon and create rule from here. So here's the rules, and I want to add a new rule from here. I'm going to give the rule a name. I'm going to call it Flag Urgent. And the condition I'm going to apply here is that if anything arrives where the subject includes, and the word I want Outlook to look for is urgent. So anything that includes the word urgent in the subject line, I want it to be flagged. So I'm going to choose a second action, and that's pin to top. So I'll click run now and save. And now you should see that it's now been pinned to the top. So because it's an urgent decision, it needs my attention straight away. It now won't move from here. It's been pinned automatically. Now, when you've got rules set up, you can apply the rules to existing emails, not just new ones. So if I go back up to the Rules button now and then down to Manage Rules, I'll just select any one of these, just open it up, and then you need to go to Edit. And from there, you can click Run Rule Now and save. And then that rule will automatically run in the background, and it's already set up to take action. Just a couple of things to watch out for. First, rule order matters. Outlook processes rules from top to bottom. So if one rule moves an email, another rule might never see it. Secondly, don't overcomplicate things. Start simple. A few well-designed rules are far more effective than dozens of messy ones. And there's a quick note here. that is that rules are automatic, whereas quick steps, here's the quick step panel up here, they are not. They are triggers which you have to do manually. And I have another video that concentrates on the difference between those and when to use each. So that's the Power of Outlook rules. Set them up once and you'll immediately reduce the amount of time you spend managing your inbox every day. So if your inbox feels overwhelming, this is one of the simplest and most effective ways to take control of it. So I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to this channel. We have lots more Microsoft 365 tutorials on udemy.com, and you'll find a discount link in the description, especially for YouTube viewers. So I'll see you on the next tutorial. Bye for now.